So let's start thinking about your book. But first of all, congratulations. This is a massive step and you are here. And you might find yourself stuck, too many ideas, you've got a vague idea, you're raring to go, you know you need a plan. Do you know, there's so much going on right here, right now. So the first thing to do is just hands on heart, take a deep breath and know that you are in the right place to now get your book out of your head and out into the world. So what's a non-fiction book? It's factual and it's something that imparts knowledge and wisdom. Now, when I say that it is factual, you can actually write a piece of fiction that is a non-fiction self-help book. Sounds kind of crazy, but I'm just going to cover this off before we go any further, because you'll have heard of things like the Celestine Prophecy, the Alchemist, the monk who sold his Ferrari. Now, bizarrely, although they're stories, parables, that kind of genre, they're actually non-fiction self-help books because they contain a massive message. So I just want to park that and we'll come back to that kind of book later on. So it is a factual book and it imparts your knowledge and your wisdom. So it is stuff that you have experienced. So the kind of books that I help people to write are mostly self-help and what I call a transformational journal. Self-help can cover absolutely anything and it's typically full of anecdotes, case studies, stories. And a transformational journal has no story, no case studies, nothing like that. And it takes people through a process. Again, we'll look at that later on. A thought leadership book, so you might be a leader, a subject matter expert in something. And so it's about positioning yourself as a thought leader and you're taking what I would call your inspirational message out into the world. It can also be a memoir. So a memoir is, it's not in I was born and here I am now. It is a slice of your life. And I think for me, I think anyone who writes a memoir, it takes a lot of courage, but that is also a non-fiction book. So, there are 1,000,001 reasons to write a non-fiction book and you'll have your reason, your why, but here's some things to think about. So we often write a book because we want to build our brand, enhance our visibility and get that inspirational message out into the world. But it also does a lot of other things. So if you're a coach, a counselor, therapist, a healer, someone like that, then your book precedes you. So anyone who's looking for something on a particular subject will typically Google it, look on YouTube, something like that. So it kind of pre-qualifies you. So when someone's looking for an expert, if they find a book, that generally means that they'll see you as an expert in your particular subject. You'll get more opportunities, maybe more PR, invitations to write in different magazines, go on TV, radio, that sort of thing. And there's lots of other reasons. It's very healing. You'll improve your writing skills. You will learn lots of different skills and you'll learn how to flex your style and be able to get all kinds of things done. So, there's just so much that you can get out of writing a non-fiction book. And of course, when you've written the book, what else can you do? You can create courses and memberships and groups on Facebook, all sorts of things. So, it gives you a blueprint for producing other products and services. So I just want you to think about your book just for a moment. So recording this, it's October 2024. I've taken a screen picture of the best sellers in spirituality. And you can see there's some books like, wow, how many reviews does The Alchemist have? Yeah. Your book has a place amongst all of these, like whichever category that you choose to write, you have opportunities to really make your mark. So just take a moment to have a look at all of that stuff that's going on in the world, and just visualize your book over there becoming a bestseller. It deserves to be out there and for people to see it and know who you are and what you do. So just a quick, grab your journal and just, without thinking, write the title of your next book. And it truly doesn't matter what it is. Just scribble it on a bit of paper, put it on a post-it note, place it somewhere that you can see it. And it's just that very, very first step. You've seen all those books on Amazon, you've seen those bestsellers. What's the title of your next best-selling book?